We are approaching the halfway point of the 2024 Lenovo Pro Series season, and we are here in Cabarrus County, North Carolina, here for race number 8 on the season, and we are here at the track that started it all for me in the 2023 Rowdy Energy Pro Series season. That race last year was a lot of fun. I have no doubt that this year's race will also be very, very fun to watch. Just have to wait to see how it all goes down. But what's going on, everybody? Caleb here, and welcome to the Cabarrus County 150 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina. And like I said, this was the race where I started my tenure on the channel last year in the 2023 Rowdy Energy Pro Series. And it's been a year now, man, time sure does really fly by, but here we are here in the 2024 Lenovo Pro Series season. A lot of things has changed, but this track has not changed one bit, and if last year's race was any indicator, we're in for a very, very exciting race here tonight. Got 25 laps of action ahead of us, so a relatively short race, but definitely still a lot of action in store here from the 1.5 mile track here in Charlotte. But yeah, like I said, we're about halfway through the season now. After this race, we'll pretty much be past halfway, because 17 race season, this is race number 8 right here. So yeah, once we get to race number 9, we'll be past halfway. So after the checkered flag flies here tonight at Charlotte, we will be halfway through the 2024 Lenovo Pro Series season. This season has flown by so far, but it's been a lot of fun, and we've definitely seen some very interesting development here so far through the season. One thing that's definitely been really exciting to watch is this points battle. Mostly between, we got Carson Miller, Stuart Gratton up there in points, Matt Tuck. And it's definitely been a very fun championship battle with a lot of people kind of popping in and out. Have to see if maybe anybody else can make a run at them for the championship. We'll just have to wait and see how it all goes down. But taking a look at your point standings, coming in here to the Cabarrus County 150 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, it is Carson Miller still up at the top of the point standings. Carson Miller's had a very strong year so far and made the switch over to NS Racing there in the 98. He's back on that ride once again. Had a little bit of an interesting race at the Toledo Speedway last week. Led the first part of the race, and once the early caution came out, came down to pit road and had a bit of trouble with Angel Gutierrez, causing Carson to have to get towed back to his pit box after overshooting it, which almost caused him to go a lap down, but he was somehow able to stay on the lead lap, and he drove back through the field and came home with a top 10 finish. But he comes into this race still up at the top of the point standings. And then looking further on down, you got Stuart Gratton coming in second in points. He's 24 points behind Carson Miller. Matt Tuck comes in third, 41 points back. Nathan Orman comes in fourth in points, 48 back. Felix Mayer comes in fifth, 55 back. Drew Webb, your winner at Toledo, comes in sixth in points, 59 back. Tanner Parton is seventh, 60 back. Anthony Finelli is eighth, 64 back. Angel Gutierrez is 965 back. And we have a tie for 10th in points between Harry Larvin Alonso and BB Ruiz, who are both 68 points behind Carson Miller. But starting on the pole here for the second week in a row, we got Joshua Harmon sitting there on the pole, driving the number 78 once again for Durrani Racing. Starting to his outside. Once again, you got Stuart Gratton there driving that 87 for Intersis Motor Racing. And like I mentioned at Toledo, really starting to see some of these stronger teams come to fruition, and I have no doubt that Intersis Motor Racing is definitely one of them. They've been really strong here over the course of the season, even starting out of the season opener at Daytona, where all the ratings were equal for the most part. Have to see what he can do here tonight from the outside pole, and Carson Miller starts right behind him there in the 98 with Matt Tuck starting a little bit deeper in the field. But Got a 28 lap race ahead of us here tonight. We'll just have to wait and see how it all goes down. Enough yapping from me. I think it's about time to get these guys rolling here from the Cabarrus County 150 here at Charlotte. And as they do, we'll take a quick look here at your starting lineup here for tonight's race at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. As aforementioned on the pole, we've got the number 78 of Joshua Harmon starting alongside there, the number 87 of Stuart Gratton. In row 2, we find the number 9 of Hallie Anderson Jr. starting alongside your points leader, the 98 of Carson Miller. Row 3, we find the 4 of Nathan Ajaboy starting alongside the number 12 of Angel Gutierrez. Row 4 got the number 7 of Sammy Kamara, and the 97, that is Levi Light back behind the wheel there, and that 97 for NS Racing. I believe this is his first start here in the Lenovo Pro Series since Darlington earlier on in the year, where he ran up front pretty much all race long, and despite getting caught up in that little kerfuffle late after Drew Webb blew a tire, still limped the car home with the damage to a top 5 finish. So definitely nice to see Levi Light back behind. We'll have to see how he does tonight. And rounding out your top 10 here for tonight's race, we got the number 64 of Bob Haywood, starting alongside the 16 of Braden Perez. But race info will be on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Of course, 25-lap race here tonight, the usual 24 entries. Relatively shorter race here tonight, so no pit stops will be necessary. So, barring a caution, this will just be a straight shot from the green to the checkered flag. This definitely ought to be a fun one here tonight, here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But the pace car is going to make the left-hand turn onto the pit lane, and it's going to be the 78 of Joshua Harmon and the 87 of Stuart Gratton who's going to lead the field down the front straightaway to the green flag. We're racing here in the Cabarrus County 150 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh no, around goes the 97 of Lipe! Through the infield grass. And just barely keeps it off of the outside wall. And already under caution here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, as the 97 goes for a ride down the front straightaway. Luckily, didn't look like he hit anything. Just spun through the grass, and from looking at it, it looks like it was off the front bumper of the 16 of Braden Perez. Man, oh man, we know that the early laps here at Charlotte can get crazy with everybody bunched up and everybody going every which way, but man, oh man, early caution here at the Cabarrus County 150 here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. After Levi Light goes around on the front straightaway, luckily just a single car crash, and he didn't sustain any damage. But Joshua Harmon from the pole led the field back to the line. Let's take a quick glance at what brought us under our first caution of the night, and we'll get you all back to the racing action here from the Cabarrus County 150 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, off to start once you got everybody bunched up is when sometimes things like these can happen. Braden Perez slides up just a little bit there off of turn number 4 and into the 97 of Levi Lipe, and that is going to spin him down the front straightaway here on just the opening lap here at Charlotte. Braden Perez is going to regain composure there and is going to cleanly join back into the pack as the 97 of Lipe goes for a slide through the infield grass, and luckily is going to stop himself before he gets into the outside wall, so only damage done is going to be some pretty slightly flat spotted tires, but no damage to the 97 of Levi Lipe after this one. So just a simple spin for your first caution of the night here at the Cabarrus County 150. And taking a look here at full speed, Braden Perez just slides up a little too much there and into the 97 of Lipe. And he's going to go for a wild ride down the front straightaway, locks it down, just barely misses the outside wall there. Man, oh man. Well, early caution here from the Cabarrus County 150 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Just a quick spin, so we'll get everybody re-racked back up really quickly, and we'll get you all back to the racing action here at the Cabarrus County 150, here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it's a 78 of Joshua Harmon leading the field back to the green flag. Welcome back here to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, wrapping up our first caution of the night after the 97 of Levi Lipe went for a wild ride down the front straightaway. But just a single car spin, so just a quick yellow here from Charlotte. But coming back to the green flag here on lap number 5, it's going to be 78 of Joshua Harmon out in front. Out the number 9 of Hallie Anderson Jr. in second. Third is the 87 of Stuart Gratton. Fourth is the 98 of Carson Miller. And rounding out your top 5, we got the number 4 of Nathan Ajaboye. But hopefully we'll stay green for the rest of the night, but we'll just have to wait and see how things all go down. Pace car makes left-hand turn onto pit road once again. Coming back to the restart here on lap number 5 here at the Cabarrus County 150. Joshua Harmon leads the field back to green. We're back racing here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Decent jump off the restart there for Joshua Harmon. Has a decent-sized gap to the 9 of Hallie Anderson Jr. Here comes the 87 of Gratton. And at the 98 of Carson Miller, here comes 1-2 in points, trying to make some moves. Here comes Gratton to the inside of the 9 of Hallie Anderson Jr. Carson Miller may be peaking 3 wide. Gratton's leaving a little bit of a gap on the bottom. Not enough, though, for Carson Miller to stick his nose down there. But Stuart Gratton gonna make his way, and he's clear for the second position. Carson Miller looking to try and also clear the 9 of Hallie Anderson Jr. He wants more, though. He's gonna get to the inside of the 87 of Gratton there for second. And behind both of these guys, we got both the Trackhouse cars. Big send into turn 3 and 4 there for Nathan Ajaboye, but it's going to stick for him. And we got the 2 Trackhouse racing cars side by side here for the 5th position, or the 4th position, excuse me. Out in front, though, it's a 78 of Joshua Harmon leading the way, has about a 2/10 gap to the 98 of Carson Miller, who is clear for second, maybe looking to try and run him down. Here comes the number 12 of Angel Gutierrez, trying to make his way through the field. Going to go 3 wide almost back here. As looks like Bob Haywood's going to make the middle work as he clears the 99 of Trey Smith and the 7 of Sammy Kamara. Coming off of turn number 4, Stuart Gratton falling back a little bit. He got passed by Ajaboye. Now side by side with the 12 of Angel Gutierrez, and now with the 64 of Bob Haywood. Hallie Anderson Jr. has fallen back a little bit since the restart, but is still up here inside the top 10. Looking to go in between both the Intersis Motor racing cars. Going to stay in behind the 64 of Bob Haywood. But up front, we might have a battle for the lead brewing as Carson Miller's closed the gap to the 78 of Joshua Harmon. He's taking a peek to the inside, and here we go for the race lead here on lap number 9. Here comes your points leader looking to extend his lead. Here comes the 98 of Carson Miller as he dives it down to the inside of the 78 of Joshua Harmon through 3 and 4. Harmon goes all the way up the racetrack. And off at turn number 4, Carson Miller clear for the race lead as we go on to lap number 10. Here comes the 64. Bob Haywood looking to make his way up here. He gets by the 78 with relative ease there. Makes his way up into the second position. Bob Haywood had a really good run last week at Toledo. Unfortunately, kind of got stole away from him at the last second. Got passed on the last lap by the 71 of Drew Webb. Looking for redemption possibly this week. And it looks like we're under caution once again. That's the 81. Matt Tuck. Big damage to that 81 car. Tanner Parton as well with damage. Same potentially for the 88 of BB Ruiz. Looks like we had a crash down the back straightaway. And under our second caution of the night here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's been a crazy race so far. It's using the same settings and everything as last year's Rowdy Energy Pro Series race, but man, this one has been absolutely more chaotic. Maybe it's with the ratings in effect. I don't know, but it's been a wild one so far here tonight from the Cabarrus County 150. Now under our second caution of the night, which is going to take out the 81 of Matt Tuck. I think he has taken his car to the garage. Yes, he has. Benny Scholes in the 27 is also out of the race. And Warren Smith in the 33 was also involved. He's probably going to be out as well. Got a lot of torn up race cars after this one. Definitely interested to see the replay for this one, as, yeah, now Warren Smith is going to take his car to the garage, so looks like a multi-car accident here down the back straightaway. Looks like a couple hard hits were involved. Take a quick look at what brought us under our second caution of the night, and we'll get you all back to racing action here at the Cabarrus County 150 from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. You're going to see here, you got the number 81 of Matt Tuck trying to look to the outside of the 71 of Drew Webb, and he's got the number 99 of Trey Smith with a good run on the outside. Going to get to the outside of the 81, and Tuck and Smith are going to get together there, and Tuck's going to get turned into the outside wall. And then behind him, Vinny Scholes in the 27 is going to get involved, and Scholes is going to get shot down to the inside wall, taking a hard lick to the driver's side. And then BB Ruiz is going to get a piece of it. Nowhere for the 28 or the 33 to go. They're going to pile in. 52 of Brad Stover also gets a piece there. Levi Leip in the 97 just barely missing it there. But a lot of damaged race cars here on the back straightaway here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Unfortunately, Matt Tuck, third in points coming in, is going to be taken out in this one. But get you off one more replay here at full speed, and we'll get you all back to the racing action here at the Cabarrus County 150 from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Taking a look here at full speed. I don't think Tuck really expected Trey Smith to get that much of a run on the outside, and that just starts a whole chain reaction of events, resulting in multiple wrecked race cars down the back straightaway. Tough break for everybody involved. Like I said, that's going to take the 81 of Matt Tuck, the 27 of Vinny Scholes, and the 33 of Warren Smith, all out of the race here, with a couple more damaged race cars as well. But you've got your points leader, the number 98 of Carson Miller, out in front. He's going to be leading the field back to the restart here from the Cabarrus County 150 from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Welcome back to the Cabarrus County 150, wrapping up our second caution of the night for a multi-car accident on the back straightaway, which is going to take Matt Tuck, Warren Smith, and Vinny Scholes out of this race. And got a couple more damaged cars here towards the back. The 28 of Tanner Parton with pretty severe damage. They pretty much just tore the whole front end off. And BB Ruiz probably got off the lightest after that one. He just has a little bit of side damage to that 88. So nothing too severe, but we'll have to see how that affects the performance of that ThorSport Avalon Chevrolet. But coming back to the green flag here on lap number 14, it's number 98 of Carson Miller out in front. Bob Haywood is second. Joshua Harmon is third. Angel Gutierrez fourth. And Braden Perez rounds out your top five. And here we go back into the restart zone. We're back. Green flag racing here in the Cabarrus County 150 here from Charlotte. as Carson Miller leads the field back to the green flag. Great restart there from the 78 of Joshua Harmon. Maybe even a better restart from the 12. Angel Gutierrez 3 wide into turn 1. Bob Haywood kind of got caught napping there. He's going to lose a lot of ground. Here comes the 7. Sammy Kamara looking to make some noise up here in the top 5. Angel Gutierrez fired off really well, though, and Gutierrez is up into the 2nd position. Now trying to chase down the 98 of Carson Miller. Sammy Kamara looking to get up into the 3rd position. Here comes Nathan Ajaboy on the inside. In fact, here comes both the Trackhouse Racing cars as Hallie Anderson Jr. Looks like they definitely fired off a lot better on this restart, making up some ground. We're 3 wide back here for the 4th position. Ajaboy and Bob Haywood now side by side. As for the lead, Angel Gutierrez takes it away as we come to finish lap 15. Swooped by Carson Miller there. Looked like through turns 3 and 4. Put a replay of that on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, but how about Angel Gutierrez taking the race lead away? Looking to take Millennium Motorsports to victory lane here for the first time in the 2024 Lenovo Pro Series season. Carson Miller, though, he's not done yet. He's trying to rally up a charge to the 12 of Angel Gutierrez. And how about the 7 of Sammy Kamara? He's up here in this battle. How about Hallie Anderson Jr. looking to make their way back to the field? Stuart Gratton had to get out of the gas a lot there. And how about the 43 of Kyle Bruce making their first career start here tonight? They're up here inside the top 10 and looking for more as they go to the inside of the 87 of Stuart Gratton. Joshua Harmon has lost a ton of ground into the 78. He's now 3 wide back here with Mark Richardson and the 17 of Trey Wright. But up front, Sammy Kamara has gotten by the 98 of Carson Miller, but Miller looking to get him right back, but he has to check up to prevent from getting into the quarter panel of the 7. And he's going to lose a ton of ground there. But Angel Gutierrez still out in front here at the Cabarrus County 150 here at Charlotte. As we're starting to wind down and the caution is back out. It's for Trey Wright. And I believe maybe even Joshua Harmon as well. Oh boy, that's not what Angel Gutierrez wanted to see. As they were definitely in the rhythm of things, and now we're going to get everybody re-racked, restacked up, and we're going to have a late race restart here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. This will definitely shake things up. Looks like the 99 Trey Smith might also have some damage there to the left side of that Titan Fury Racing Dodge. But man, oh man. Well, under our 3rd caution of the night, here at the Cabarrus County 150 here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to set us up here for a late race restart to decide this one. Let's take a quick look at what brought us under our 3rd caution of the night, and we'll get you all to your late race restart here at the Cabarrus County 150 here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, a pretty interesting crash here late in the going here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going into turns 1 and 2, Trey Wright, Joshua Harmon get into it. They're both going to go on the outside wall and then kind of hang on to each other. And then Trey Wright is going to go roof over wheels in the 17. He goes over through turns 1 and 2. And is even going to kind of ride the wall a little bit there, Casey Kane style, for eventually landing on all 4 wheels and just keeps it on going. So, pretty wild accident here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Luckily, both cars will be continuing, including the 17 of Trey Wright, who is still going after this one. But that being said, that's going to set us up for a late race restart here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll get you all one more quick look here at full speed, and we'll get you all to your restart here at the Cabarrus County 150 here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Taking a look here at full speed. They both just kind of go for the same piece of real estate there, and Trey Wright gonna do a barrel roll here. And just lands back on all fours. You didn't see anything, just keeps it on going. Gonna take it to pit road, gonna get repaired, and gonna be a hoodless wonder afterwards, but he's still gonna be running. So, gonna definitely be an interesting restart for sure. And Angel Gutierrez probably didn't want to see that, because like I said, is probably already in the rhythm of things, and now everybody's going to be re-racked, and this is definitely going to be an interesting restart here for sure. But gonna go back green flag racing here with 4 laps to go here from the Cabarrus County 150. So we'll get you all back to your racing action right now here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Welcome back to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, wrapping up our 3rd caution of the evening. It involved the number 17 of Trey Wright, 78 of Joshua Harmon among potential others. Luckily, nobody was knocked out because of that accident, but Trey Wright is going to join Tanner Parton in the Hoodless Wonders Club. But coming back to the restart here, going to restart with 4 laps to go here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And it's the number 12 of Angel Gutierrez out in front of the field. Sammy Camara is in 2nd, Carson Miller 3rd, Braden Perez 4th, and Bob Haywood rounds out your top 5. This restart's going to be for all the marbles here. Just a 4-lap dash to the finish here at the Cabarrus County 150. Pace car makes left-hand turn onto pit road. Here we go. Pull those seat belts tight one more time. Angel Gutierrez is going to lead the field back to the green. 4 to go. Here from the Cabarrus County 150. Great restart by Sammy Camara. Here to the inside goes the Logan Sport number 7. Trying to take the race lead away. Gutierrez did not have a good restart there. And Sammy Camara takes the lead away down the back straightaway. Here comes the 16. Braden Perez. He showed up late. He's going for the lead. Through 3 and 4, here comes Perez. Side by side, down the front straightaway. Going into 1 and 2. Here comes the 64 of Bob Haywood. Here comes the 43 of Kyle Bruce. Looking to make some noise here in his first career start on the channel. Here comes the 72, Harry Larvin Alonso. Ooh, Carson Miller had to check up a little bit there going into turns 3 and 4. Bob Haywood gets by the 7 of Sammy Camara there for 2nd. Braden Perez, though, trying to pull away with the race lead. 2 to go. Sammy Camara back underneath the 64 for 2nd. And this is probably holding these two up from catching the 16 of Braden Perez. Here comes Kyle Bruce with a big run down the back straightaway. But out front, it's all Braden Perez as we come to take the white flag. 1 to go here in the Cabarrus County 150 for Braden Perez. Driver for Team Williams over in the Wawa Cup Series the last couple seasons. Making a switch over to Millennium Motorsports. And looking to make some noise here in the Lenovo Pro Series. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Braden Perez is going to get his first win on the season. And ThorSport Avalon Racing's first win on the season. Braden Perez wins the Cabarrus County 150 from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. What a drive there from Braden Perez. He drove it like he stole it there. Bob Haywood in the 64 is going to come home with another 2nd place finish for Intersus Motor Racing. And how about Kyle Bruce coming home with a 3rd place finish in their first career start on the channel? How about that? But oh my goodness, what a barnstormer of a race here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And at the end of the night, it's Braden Perez walking away with this one. What a race here from Charlotte. But taking a look here at your final results, Braden Perez gets the win. Bob Haywood comes home in second. And Kyle Bruce is going to wrap up your podium. Sammy Camara comes home with a 4th place finish. Angel Gutierrez still comes home with a top 5 finish, but that stings after leading there towards the end of the race. And Gutierrez definitely could have had a better shot to win if we didn't have a caution there late. But sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles here. But taking a look further on down your top 10, got Stuart Gratton coming home in the 6th position. Here's Larvin Alonso comes home in 7th. Hallen Anderson Jr. comes home 8th. Nathan Ajaboy 9th. And Carson Miller dropped down to 10th there towards the end of the race. So Stuart Gratton's going to gain a little bit of ground there on him. So it'll be interesting to see what the points look like after this one. But man, oh man, like I said, what a race here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But next race is going to be another interesting one. We got the Lumen 150 from the Evergreen Speedway. That ought to definitely be a fun one. That race will be going up next Tuesday, October 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sign-ups for it will be going up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like the sign-ups always go up. So hopefully I will see you all there. But once again, congratulations to the 16 of Braden Perez for winning the Cabarrus County 150 here in the 2024 Lenovo Pro Series season. And I will see you all for sign-ups tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I will see you all next Tuesday for the Lumen 150 at the Evergreen Speedway. As always, y'all take care and have a good one.